This video has absolutely nothing to do with the stock market, nothing to do with XRP, nothing to do with anything having to do with finances. Well, it do have to do with finances. And here's the thing. I ran into two veterans yesterday, okay? And these are veterans that are older than me. One of them, Vietnam era vet. One of them came in right after Vietnam, so he went into the military like in the mid, like 77, 78. But here's the thing. These two veterans, they are both having tinnitus issues, having hearing loss issues, having knee issues, having leg issues, having back issues, and a whole lot of other ailments. And guess what? Not one of them is being compensated by the VA. I'm going to tell you guys something. For all you veterans out there, what you need to do, file a Freedom of Information Act and get your military medical records. And you go through it and you see if any ailments that you have now are because of what you did in the military. These guys were infantry guys shooting rifles, marching for 10 and 20 miles, and doing all sorts of things that would affect their hearing, affect their tendonitis, affect their back, affect their knees, affect their feet, affect their ankles, and they have not applied for VA benefits. And the thing is this, there are millions of veterans out there who don't apply for benefits that they have earned. Okay? If you served in the military and you are now out and you have leg issues, back issues, depression issues, anything like that, it might be related to your military service and you are not an expert. Pull your medical records, go see a professional, and then let them determine whether or not your ailments are related to your military service. But the first thing you need to do is do the Freedom of Information Act with the VA and get a copy of your service medical records. Because if it was 20, 30, 40 years ago, you can't remember everything you went to sick call for. It's impossible. It's impossible. But if you were in the infantry, if you were shooting firearms, if you were around bombs and you're having hearing issues, more than likely, it's because of what happened to you in the military, because of the training you went to in the military. But a lot of us, myself included, I'm a disabled vet, but for a lot of years, I never went to the VA. Because we don't think that we should do it. Our ego comes into play. But when I ran into these two older veterans and they told me that they had all these issues, but they never applied for VA benefits, I was shocked. And it lets me know there are probably a whole lot more of veterans just like them who are disabled or hurt or hurting because of what they did in the military, and they're not being compensated for it. So anybody, whether you're in the Navy, the Army, the Air Force, the Marines, the Coast Guard, National Guard, if you have issues that could be related to military service, you should go down to the VA and file for your benefits. They have VSOs that can help you. You can go to ebenefits.gov and sign up. There's so many different ways for you to get what is owed to you. But I believe the first step is to do the Freedom of Information Act, get your service medical records, and go through it with a medical professional. Anyway, have a great day. God bless. And I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.